My hair is a week old. This is what we're working with. It is graying. So when it starts to be close to wash day, it does get pretty interesting looking. So let's refresh this. If you're new here, I'm Jamila Evans. I am Jamila Evans. Welcome into the salon. Today you may learn a little bit. It may change your life and your hair's life. So look, learn, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. All right, let's get started. Step 0, for the people who have been here before, let the people who are new know what step 0 is, okay? Happy Sunday to you all. Good afternoon, Tracy. Let this be your soft reminder to wash your hair, okay? If your hair is dry, if your scalp is dry, those are two signs, the number one signs that you need to shampoo your hair. So let this be your soft reminder. If I'm doing it, you can do it too. So come on. If you need to prop me up in the shower, go ahead and let's body double this and make it happen, okay? Good afternoon, y'all. As y'all are coming in, welcome into the salon. My name is Jamila Evans. I am a licensed cosmetologist and a curl educator, to be specific. So sometimes on this channel, we come and do our hair together, and sometimes will be today. So we are on our second shampoo, and um, I shampooed twice. One with two different shampoos. One shampoo is a moisturizer shampoo by the Doux that is actually more cleansing than moisturizing to me. And then secondly, I went in with my actual moisturizing shampoo that does leave the hair a little bit more restored and hydrated. So I have been producing shorts all this week. I have been producing shorts all this week that that are in regards to shampooing. So go back and watch like the last 4 shorts and you will learn all that you need to know about shampooing and the reason why I use 2 shampoos and what the benefits are for the hair. So we're gonna rinse this out. We're gonna go into conditioner and then we're gonna detangle into our classic 7 sections, okay? These 7 sections are going to change your life if you are struggling with detangling, okay? If you're doing those classic 4 sections where you split it down the middle and then you know, you just feel like you have too much hair in each section, these 7 sections are going to change your life. All right, so one moment. Today's conditioner is another Doux favorite. You can find the links to the products today in the description. I did remember to do it beforehand today. So anything that I'm using is in my storefront. This is how much conditioner we're going to be using today, okay? We may use a little more than this, but y'all are using too much conditioner. We are using too much conditioner, y'all, okay? So I took and placed all that conditioner on the outside and the ends of my hair, right? I'm now going to take and rub it in. What this is doing is it's combining it with the water, and my hands are emulsifying the product, all right? I'm spreading the product. I am taking and multiplying that conditioner that we just had. The conditioner is very, very thick. So we want to use this water to take and loosen it up and to spread it, okay? I'll take any excess that I get that drips into my hand and put it up here to bring it higher and closer to the root. Okay, I will then begin to kind of get some order to my hair. and finger detangle and kind of get it into sections to spread it out even more. Okay, so I imaginarily parted my hair down the center, if you will, and then I took and did a front section, a middle section, and a back section to spread that conditioner. I do a lot of this without specific sections and parting because who got time? As long as you know you're working in a systematic way, as long as you know that you're making your way around your head and you're hitting every area, then you can remember those imaginary lines. So sometimes I look at, one moment, y'all. Even when I'm shampooing the hair, right? When I want to make sure that I am getting every inch of my scalp, I will go and shampoo like I'm mowing a lawn. I will do my front hairline first, and then I will go back one row and then do the next line of my lawn, if you will. So I literally go and shampoo each inch of my scalp like I'm mowing the lawn. So I make sure that I'm going across and back one row, across and back one row, across and back until I make it to the nape, and work in sections around the head. So again, these are imaginary lines. So let's go ahead and sit up because child, my back, I don't know how much longer we gonna be doing that, okay? To detangle, I'm gonna bring y'all around to the side. Give me one moment. Un momento. If you're new here, welcome. It's nice to have you. We are in North Carolina. If you're curious, let me go grab a towel, another towel. One moment. So we're in North Carolina, and I have been working specifically with curly haired women for almost all of my career, which has been 11 years. Okay, let's get situated. Can y'all see all right? I don't need nobody's that, Isabella. Thank you. I don't know if you're being funny, if you're being genuine, but I don't like comments like that. Because who is putting that in their hair? Nah, I said the cat. Hey, funny frog. I hate washing my hair. Your hair is so pretty. Thank you so much, Jazz. You know, if you don't feel the same about your hair as far as it being pretty, or if you're not really liking to wash your hair, know that the more you wash it, the better your hair will be. So that's the double-edged sword of it all, if you will. All right, so when it comes to detangling, 7 sections, 3 across the front, all right? There are tons of videos on this. I won't spend too much time on it. You could go back and watch some of our old wash day lives. I literally cover this every wash day. There are, at this point, at least 6 of these up there. And so 3 sections across the front, so from ear to ear. I have an imaginary line. I don't do these parts perfectly. And then this is my first section. So I have already prepared my hair to part off the first section. Okay, how often do I wash my hair? Good question. I wash my hair once a week. Okay, the most I may go is like 10 days, but for the most part, I am washing my hair about once a week. That is about how long it takes for my hair personally to start to be dry and kind of just parched. The water content that I'm putting in my hair today will literally start to evaporate more and more each day until it's completely gone. And then by the time that happens and it's literally like, I need water, Sandy, I am hitting it again in the shampoo bowl with all the love. Okay, so we worked through section number 1. Thank you so much. Is it Shanice? Thank you. Good afternoon, Anthony. Double tap the screen to like the stream. Thank you. Anthony, you need to be a moderator. Let me find out. I colored y'all, I came in here and colored my mama's hair earlier. I did so good. I had on my apron and everything. Child, please. It's all right. It's the casualty of being a hairstylist. It is the casualty. All right, so I'm parting out my second section, okay? Again, all I do is take my finger, go into my hair, and pull the hair apart, okay? And finger part. And place my clip, okay? How long does it take for you to style your hair? So we have literally been washing our hair since we got on live. We're at 21 minutes now, and I am on the second section of my 7 sections detangle. Once I get this detangled, we're gonna rinse this out and we're gonna go straight into prepping the hair and styling the hair. From start to finish, when I'm not talking to you all, I probably can wash and style my hair in close to about an hour, okay? So that's a good wash day for me. And then I probably send it to dryer for about 20 to 30 minutes, and that's that. So the goal here is for all of my natural girls, my natural babes, to be able to wash their hair and style their hair in an hour and a half on average. And then for thicker hair types, and then maybe other hairstyles such as like 2-strand twists or maybe even flat twist outs, we can, you know, I understand if it can take upwards of 2 hours or so, but nothing more, nothing less. And well, not to say nothing less, nothing more than that. And then just doing that once a week so that your hair will literally just ride out. It will get bigger and frizzier, and you will learn to embrace the different days and phases of your hair and your fro, and child, be your best self. What type of brush? This is a knockoff unbrush. If you go to my Amazon store, which is in the description, you'll be able to find the links to everything that I'm using today, to include clips, okay? Clips, products, tools, all those things. If you're a salon professional, I even have the chair I'm sitting in up there, and even my ring light is up there. So I have everything you ever have questions for already prepared for you to consume. I do get a small commission. The links in the description are from Amazon. So if you do want to support the channel and you don't want to just outright give money, that is a way for you to not only get the product that I'm using, but also let Amazon know, hey, this person sent me your way. And she's the person who influenced me, dun, 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 the infamous word, to purchase these products. Okay. So now I'm on my third section from the front. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So if y'all seen that unbrush, this is just a non-name brand version of that. That of course is working beautifully to work through my hair. As you see, I start from the bottom and just work my way up. It's detangling 101. I have a few tricks that I do, but for the most part, my hair doesn't give me too hard of a time. If I ever find someone's hair is, you know, fighting me, there might be several reasons that it is not easily being detangled. My number one cause for tangles in the hair is it's been a long period of time since they last washed their hair, last detangled their hair, so their hair has gotten really jumbled. And also them desperately needing a trim. Those are the 2 reasons. All right, so we're gonna part the bottom half. So I'm literally about to take my finger and go straight across the back of my head and separate my nape. Okay, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. I'm gonna clip this top part out of the way. This is the part that people struggle with. This whole section here is what I call the soul patch, okay? It is the most oftentimes challenging for people, whether it be dry, frizzy, needs more products, never does what you want it to do. Sometimes it breaks off in that area. So I like to take that area and divide it in 2 for easier managing, you know what I mean? Thank you so much, Sky B. My name is up here on either side, and that is my real name. So hey, this is Marissa. Hey, Marissa. All right, so we start detangling at the 21-minute mark. We are now 4.5 minutes in, and I have 4 of my 7 sections detangled. I'm gonna do this side here, and then we'll get into the soul patch, and I'll turn around for you for that. Or I think y'all be able to see from the front. One moment. Right now, I'm only working with 1 clip and this brush. Thank you so much. Have you watched a few of them or is this your first one? Are you a subscriber, Marissa? So if you're new here, not only do we talk about curl care, we also talk about brain care, okay, mental health. I adult with ADHD and ooh, child, sometimes life be lifing. Not only on its own is lifing and then the ADHD mixed in, I'd be like, get me out of here. Who's supposed to do it? Oh, it's me. I'm supposed to be doing it. And so you'll find videos pertaining to that. Throughout the beginning of the week when I am being a mom to twins. I drop the kids off and then we get to chit chat. And then on the weekends when I'm in the salon, we do hair. So 1, 2, 3 across the front, right? And then I have these 2 in the back. Remember, there's no perfect parts. We just get to detangling, okay? If I was worried about parts, we would still be parting probably, okay? I literally just took and found a hole and then I take and I walk the knots out, okay? So now I have my last 2 sections. Clip you out the way. The goal here is to work again in a systematic way so that you don't become overwhelmed. No one wants to detangle their hair. No one. We hate it. It's the part that we dread the most. It's the reason why we really don't be wanting to wash our hair. Okay? It's not the water, it's not the shampoo, it's the combing through the tangles. Okay? And you have to do it. This is one of the most important steps of your wash day actually, because what you're doing is you're removing all of the shed hair out of your hair, out of all this loose hair out of your head of hair. So we shed anywhere between 100 to 150 hairs a day. And when it comes to froed hair, afro hair in its curly state, it does not release and let go of this hair. The only way to release it out is to comb it out. So that is really why the hair is tangling. All those shed hairs that normally would, if your hair was straight, that would normally just fall out without you knowing, get collected into the fro and cause tangles. Okay, so we have to remove those out so that our hair doesn't mat, which is how locks are created. Okay, that shed hair never loses, is lost, and then it just over the years it all piles up, and then you end up getting a lock. You know. Um. Someone says pretty much that this is a workout essentially, and I would agree. People they said that people don't respect properly sectioning their super curly hair. The more time you take detangling your hair, the more gentle you are detangling your hair, the less breakage you will experience. If you're trying to figure out why your hair is snapping and popping and just, you're not reaching your hair goals, it's because number one, your hair isn't nourished enough. You're not washing it often enough. You're not letting it drink water. You're making it drink oil. You're not living off of oil. You're not drinking oil when you parched. You're not saying, I'm so thirsty. Let me get a glass of olive oil. No, you're reaching for water. Your hair wants water. And also, if you take your time when you're detangling, you won't be snapping and breaking your hair. Okay. And so your hair will actually be able to reach its maximum potential. And then the last part of that equation is also ensuring that your hair is properly managed on the ends. You have to have maintained and manicured ends. If your hair is splitting on the ends, child, all it's doing is crumbling up. As it's growing in at the root, it's crumbling off on the ends. Growing in and crumbling off. In and off. And so you're staying stagnant. You're at a plateau. Your hair has been the same length for years. That's not normal. It's not normal. I cut all of my hair off 2 Novembers ago. So 2 years ago, I big chopped my hair. My hair was down my back. I cut it all off. Did a mommy makeover. I could not do it. My twins were newborns, infants, and something had to go. I had no time. What I'm doing with you all today on this Sunday, I didn't have 30 minutes to wash and detangle my hair, and my hair was double the length. I did not have the time, so I cut it all off. So this is the length of my hair after 2 years, and I have cut my hair several times in between to keep up with the shape as it grew out from a TWA, if you will. What I will often do is detangle the ends of a section. This section is kind of large. I kind of I sectioned a little larger than I usually would. So I will work through the ends first. And if I find it hard to get to the roots, I'll just take that section and break it in half, clip one side away, and then work with just a subsection. Okay. Hello, sweet tea. Thank you so much. Why my hair is growing so slow. You wash it once a month. I'm natural and 60 years old. So let's take all things in consideration. Hair does start to grow a little slower as we age, but that doesn't have to be the case because my grandmother is 70 and her hair is like down here and just beautifully gray. Washing your hair once a month could indeed be the issue here. Okay, is your hair breaking? Like when you're combing it, do you getting a lot of hairs in your brush? If you're looking at the hairs that are shedding off, are they long pieces or are they little short micro pieces? Are they fragments of hair or are they long individual strands? Okay, when is the last time you had long hair? You know what I mean? Have you consulted with a hair care provider? And we're done detangling. It took about 11 minutes to detangle all, and y'all see how fat my twist is, or how fat my twists are. It took me 11 minutes to detangle all of this while talking to you all. Okay? Let's rinse this conditioner out and let's get into the styling. And actually for styling, once I finish rinsing this out, we'll move into the salon. We're just in the shampoo room right now. To speak about shedding, it's been a week since I washed my hair, and this is how much hair we got this week. Okay, I have a lot of hair, so for me, this ball of hair is average. Actually, it's kind of smaller than it has been in the last few washes. I have been doing amino acid, not amino acid. I have been doing bond building shampoos and conditioners, and then just also being very mindful of what my hair is telling me, essentially. I had hair down my back with no perms. Y'all listening to this woman. Thank you. I appreciate you. She is talking the way I love. I sub. She's smart. Thank you so much, Blackley. I really appreciate that endorsement. Hi, your fave. No, it doesn't break. I don't shed much when I comb it out. So, Sweet Tea, what's going on? Why isn't it growing? What's happening? I would still encourage you to wash your hair at least twice a month. I really want you to wash it 4 times a month, but I understand. Let's see. Look at that neck. The kitchen looks clean. Thank you. With no mirror too. That's cool. Let me rinse this out, y'all, and let's go ahead and get styling because that's what y'all here for. And I don't have a lot of time today. I would love to sit on here with you all, but today we get in, we getting out, we checking in, and then we're going about our business. Okay. Anyone just coming in, if you're curious about the products that I use today, they are linked in the description. You most definitely can make an appointment with me. If you're local to North Carolina, come on in. If you're willing to travel, come on in. But if you are far and cannot make it in, I do virtual calls. My virtual calls are top tier, and I'm not just saying it because I do them, but they are #1 recorded. So not only are you getting the information, you get to keep the information forever. We are going to do an intake form, so you will send me a picture of your hair in that form. You will tell me everything that's going on with your hair, the products that you're using, and I will give you a personalized regimen and solutions for your challenges, and literally talk you through what you know about your hair, what I can infer about your hair in that one sitting, and a lot of the things that really will change your hair just from that one conversation. I've already had my first virtual client from YouTube. So if that's something that you're interested in, Chisa, my girl Chisa is down in Atlanta. She booked one and she immediately saw a difference in her daughter's hair with just taking the things that we talked about in that one meeting and using it on her next wash day. So that's completely up to you. The link is on my page. All right, so I'm going to rinse my hair off. I am not going to take a towel to my hair when I'm done rinsing it off. That is number one, like, gem, okay? If your hair is dry, if you feel like your hair is drying out before you finish styling it, do not take a towel to your hair. Let that hair decide what it wants to keep and let go of, okay? Put the leave-in directly onto your damp hair to lock in all that water would drip off. When I'm done rinsing my hair, wringing it out, and then putting my leave-in on, my hair will not drip. I will not have to use a towel. And you will see, I'll put a towel around my neck, but it won't be collecting anything because the water will literally be stuck in my hair. Okay? That's a little tip if your hair is dry. Got you. I got you. I always got you. Know that. You can, if you have a lot of hair, you can rinse with your twist in. I'm personally going to take all of mine out because I'm going to apply my leave-in all over. Okay, that's just my hair at this length. As it gets longer, I will rinse my hair with my twist in. So probably 3 or 4 more inches of hair, I'll start leaving my twist in. All right, so I'm almost certain that y'all don't rinse y'all's hair enough. Okay, I'm almost certain because as I was rinsing my hair just now, I was like, I know these people are like, girl, she's still rinsing, and I know y'all probably would have been done. So please make sure that you rinse out all your conditioner. Okay, get in all those cracks and crevices and get that product off the hair. Rinse out conditioner is meant to be rinsed out, okay? If you leave it on the hair, it can actually start to dry the hair out. It then becomes the opposite of what we need, right? So please take that conditioner off and utilize a leave-in conditioner. That is why it has the term written on the front of it, leave-in conditioner, okay? So I wrung my hair out, and now I'm gonna go in with my leave-in. Also, you'll be very surprised that if you go back and watch this, if you weren't in here when we first put the conditioner on, I did not use a lot of conditioner, y'all. I didn't, okay? I'm gonna read those comments in just a second, okay? So just like with the rinse out conditioner, I'm not gonna use a lot of leave-in conditioner either, okay? This is probably less than a golf ball size amount. We're gonna spread it, pat pat it, and get it off of our hands and onto our hair, okay? By doing it here, I'm applying it to my ends first, okay? So it's mainly off my hands. I still have a little bit on there, but I will take now and use that water to again spread it and distribute it. Distribute it. So you may find that you want to go in with just a bit more in your center, okay? Sometimes that area does want a little bit more love. Sometimes it can use a little bit more product. And so when I say a little bit more, you don't have to like go crazy, okay? Take and spread it and literally take and move the hair from around that area and apply it right there in the middle if you need to. You'll be able to tell when the hair has product on everything. My hair does not feel like bare hair. It feels like it has this same little slip that I have on my fingers. It feels like my hair is a little slippery, okay? My hands are gliding on my hair. My hair also is not white, okay? If your hair is just staying white for white's sake, you've used too much product and your hair is not drinking the product, okay? That is how sometimes when you apply another product on top of it, you get that curdling, okay? Because some products don't play well together. So you want your hair to drink that product, okay? This white that you see here is my gray. And do you see the drip or the lack thereof? All right, let's read these messages and then we'll go ahead and go into the other room to style our hair. Let's see here. Last time I had long hair was 3 years ago. So what happened in the 3 years? Miss Sweet Tea, have you been cutting your hair? Have you been trimming regularly? What we would have to literally get on a call to know, to pinpoint it. Hey from Italy. Ciao to you as well. I will try whatever you tell me. Watch a few videos. Just pick up a few of the tips, even the tips from today. Just pick up a few of them. Life changing, hair changing. I don't do anything more or less to my hair. Shampoo twice, put my conditioner on, detangling my 7 sections, put my leave-in on, which is where we're at now. Leave-in is step 4. Okay, so step zero is water wash. Make sure you use a lot of water to rinse off that first barrier of product. Number 1, it is warming up the hair, making sure that you're getting everything wet. You cannot wash dishes dry, okay? Any part of your scalp or hair that does not have water on it will not get clean. The shampoo is not going to do anything there, child. It's just going to be sitting there looking at you, looking at it. After we do step 0, we then move in with our deep cleansing shampoo. We want to do that about once a month. If you are experiencing dry scalp, dry hair, if you just can't figure out what's going on with your hair and you haven't deep cleansed in a month, oh, it's time, okay? Today we didn't deep cleanse. I pretty much deep cleanse almost every other time, if not every time, but I use a gentle deep cleansing shampoo specifically for my hair because I get a white buildup of sebum on my scalp, and moisturizing shampoos just don't remove enough of it. So after you use a deep cleansing shampoo, and again, I have my last few shorts have been specifically around shampooing. I have like 4 or 5 shorts in a row on shampooing, so please go back and watch them. They're all less than 60 seconds long, so in 4 minutes you can change your understanding on how shampoo works for your hair, and literally the fact that it is the most important step to caring for your hair. And by doing so, you will have a new head of hair, longer hair, healthier hair, thicker hair, happier, more manageable hair, just by understanding shampoo. And then once we rinse that out, we do the conditioner, we detangle, yada, yada, yada. And here we are with the leave-in on, okay? So let me spray this down, and then we're going to head on out of here, okay? Okay. We'll let that sit. One moment, let me grab another towel, and then we'll head out. Y'all still there? Un momento. It's a whole production that has to get moved, so. Ready? Here we go. And into the light, Carolyn. Here we are. Let's get you plugged in and situated. Oops. Oops. Straighten up, y'all. Come on, come on, come on. Pop a squat. Welcome to the salon, y'all. It's really cute in here. So if you are local, I would love to have you. Let's get y'all sitting straight. Come on, tripod. This tripod has been with me forever. And she acting like she been here forever too. All right. Y'all good? Y'all a little swing. All righty. Now what y'all really came for is, girl, how you be getting them curls? How you be getting them curls? Well, just a little bit of effort. It don't take much. All right. Let me make sure I got all of the messages. Mahogany girl, that's my girl. She says, I'm a local client of Jamila's. Yes, many, many years over. And my hair stays healthy. I've learned so much from her. So my hair remains nice and healthy. My hair health is on my channel too. Yes, please go and follow Mahogany if you're curious about another hair texture. Her hair is just as dense, if not more dense than my hair. She has a lot of hair. Her hair is also just a little bit longer than mine, if I'm not mistaken. Her hair might be a few inches longer than mine, but she is definitely a tighter curl pattern. So if you aren't like identifying with the curls that grow out of my scalp, you're like, girl, that's your hair. My hair don't do that. Mahogany may be the curly girl for you. And she also teaches a lot as well. And her teaching and her understanding about hair will be very similar to the things that you learn over here because she's been a client for so long. Let's see here. Ooh, I always towel then conditioner. So if it's leave-in conditioner or rinse-off conditioner, I don't use a towel. I just let that water do its thing. We are there for the water. Remember, the water is the prize. All right. Okay. The shampoo is opening up club doors. Okay. Club hair strand, right? We be trying to get in club hair strand. And so we go to the shampoo bowl, which is the club, and we ask the shampoo to open up the doors, right? And then, you know, we get all the dirt out, we get all the water in, because that's what we came for. We came for the water at the club, right? And so eventually somebody got to close the door. We done got to the capacity, all the water's in there, we've gotten everything that we came for. And the bouncer, AKA the conditioner, comes in and closes the door and locks in all that water, okay? So take that analogy, if you will, and run with it. But that is the main goal when it comes to shampooing and conditioning. You can also think of it as eating a meal. So if you need nourishment for your body, you eat a meal. If you're going from one meal to the next meal and you didn't get everything that you needed, nutrient-wise from your it's sunny. Let's step back. Nutrient-wise from your meal, then you would take a supplement, right? You would take a vitamin. And that vitamin or that supplement is your leave-in. You cannot live off of leave-in. You cannot live off of supplements. You need a meal. You need shampoo and conditioner. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the styling as I continue to read these comments. Thank you all for being here. Y'all lit on a Sunday. Hey, did y'all go to church today? I was in here doing my mom's hair, and that's why my sleeve is red, because somebody want to be a redhead or whatever. Let's see here. Doing what she is about to show leaves your hair so soft and moisturized. I mean, yes, I would agree. Don't know what that means. Okay. Yeah, you most definitely can get. Elaine's asked if she said, hi Jamila, can I please have the consultation and get my hair done the same day? Absolutely. So if you go on the website, that link on my YouTube channel is going to take you to the curl consultation. But if you type in Texture NC, you will find the full website. And on the full website, I have new client services that are package deals. So you get a consultation, a treatment, trim, scalp detox if you need it, and the education. So if you want a full service, the service is literally packaged up for everything that you need in a one-stop shop. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna be working in those 7 sections yet again. My section is already sectioned off. Boom, boom. See? Okay, this is 1, 2, 3 across the front and 4 in the back. We're gonna go in and apply our gel and shingle for our lies. Okay. Let me. Yeah, sweet tea. I need to talk to you, girl. It's a lot of information to catch up with to try to figure out why your hair maybe isn't doing what you need it to do. But I am so happy that you're saying that you're gonna start washing once a week. I really, really do think that that will change a lot for you. How long do you have left? Wash out conditioner. And yep, so it's gonna probably take me about 20 minutes without talking to put this gel all through. But you're about to see as soon as I finish reading these comments that y'all got a few in here. I appreciate the support, but I only have a few more, and then I'm gonna start applying the gel. Your hair looks so great. I wish my hair looked like yours. No, we want your hair to look like your hair. That's the thing. It's your hair. This is my hair, and then you got your hair, and it can be as healthy and happy as mine. Okay. Is that Miss Versatile Cartel? When's the last time you washed your hair? It says that you've been drying your hair out too much and keeping it too dry. Yes, possibly. You know, someone says that they're scared to use products with chemicals. Everything is a chemical at this point, okay? Let's just be, everything is, soaps have chemicals in them. So the thing is like, what are you making everything at home? You really can't get around using chemicals. If you want to use more natural products, I understand that, but I am a science girly, okay? So I'm gonna use what works, and I'm gonna go about my business. I'm gonna have hair down my back with chemicals. The only chemical that I'm not gonna use is a relaxer. And at this current point in my life, I also won't use color because I don't want to cover up my grays, okay? You wash a lot, but are you washing correctly? That's the question. Hey, in Brazil, how can I make my hair look better? Watch a few videos, learn a few things, trial and error with the videos that, implementing the things that I talk about in the videos, you know. Why are you watching it so much? I'm sorry. Okay, so for anyone who is new here who doesn't know me, I am straight to the point. I don't mean nothing by it. I genuinely care for each and every person watching this video. I genuinely care for everyone who has ever supported me in the salon. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is, how it is, and don't ever take my delivery as no type of way, okay? You don't need to wash your hair 3 times a week. I don't know many people who need to wash their hair 3 times a week. Not even our counterparts need to really wash their hair that often, okay? That's just too much. It's too much. And do you got the time to wash it 3 times a week? What kind of hair you got? How thick is your hair? Cause what? Girl, please. And what are you washing with? What kind of products are you washing with? It's a lot of questions to answer, and I don't know that we're gonna be able to answer all of them on this live. Okay, so all I'm doing right now is taking the gel to clump my curls together. Okay, let's take another section out and keep on going. Remember, I just take and walk my hands and finger part my hair. I don't work in specific parts. I literally will take and boop and say part right here and go about my business. Because who got time? We don't. I don't, you don't. So let's get it done. Let's just go through it, okay? It is best to re-detangle your hair before you put the gel on it. The gel is very thick and you will find it hard to work through that hair once you put the gel on it with this brush, okay? The goal is to get the hair as organized as possible so that the hair can clump together. So you can also see my hair is still pretty wet, okay? But my hair is not dripping. This is what we need to spread the gel out and to also make sure that we get a nice defined clumped curl as well. If your hair is not properly moisturized and hydrated, or hydrated and moisturized, then your curls will oftentimes be very frizzy and not look their best. I am in the Fort Liberty area of North Carolina. I am using a green gel. Everything is linked below in the description. I literally have a brand new bottle right here. Hold on. Walmart is always doing the most when it comes to sending these things, but we're using a gel by Curls named Be in Control, and it's linked below. Oh my gosh. No, it's because you're trying to use, are you the one who said you didn't want to use chemicals? Are you using black soap because you don't want to use chemicals? Black soap is extremely drying, So what are you putting on your hair after that? I am not. So I'm a natural hairstylist, and I use that word. I try to be very mindful. So let me back up. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I went to school for 1,500 hours. Okay, here in the state of North Carolina, we have some of the strictest hour requirements. So I went to school for 10 months straight, 9 to 5 every day, 5 days a week. Okay, and in that time frame, I became licensed enough to be able to not only work with clippers, color, relaxers, perms, curly perms, if you will. I also can do facials, massages, and manicures. Okay, so I have a license to do all things underneath that umbrella. I specifically work with curls because it was an underserved market in our area, right? No one was working with curly hair. They would say they were natural hairstylists, but they would be styling your hair in a press or something that they would handle your curly hair, but they wouldn't style your curly hair. Natural hair women, curly hair women were wanting to wear their own curls. So they saw that I was wearing my hair and was like, oh, she's a natural hairstylist. And here we are 11 years later, it is all that I do, right? I give the education and I go by my way. So that is what this YouTube channel is about, in addition to ADHD awareness and things of that nature. So I say all that to say, one moment, I gotta remember what the question was. I forgot. It needs to say, child, y'all doing too much with y'all's hair. The chemicals, they do their jobs. Not all chemicals are bad. If you really want to know more about the chemicals in your products, there is an app called the Yuka app, and you can literally scan your products and see how they rank. One moment, y'all. You can see how your products rank on there, whether or not they're good for you or not. Okay. I see. Okay, I do consultations, okay? So it sounds like a lot of things that you're talking about I could help with you with having better guidance on by literally just having a one-on-one. I literally talk with tons of women virtually and get them on the right track, and they can partner with someone in their area for a trim and take care of their hair on their own at home. Okay, not every natural woman needs to be in the salon all year round. As long as you're getting trims regularly, you are good to go. If you can touch base with a curl provider that you trust, who can assess the state of your hair and let you know whether or not you're doing good or not. All right. Thank you so much, KJT. Do you like washing? Okay, I use aloe vera and sometimes rosemary water or rose water throughout the week. Okay, so I'm gonna answer these last few questions for you. And after this, I need you to book a consultation, okay? Only because it's deep. It's so deep. And I literally would have to be like, girl, let's start from the beginning. Why specifically do you want to use these products? And tell me how your hair is responding to these products. When you use African black soap, what is it doing to your hair? Your hair is clean, very, very clean actually. But is it beneficial for the makeup of your hair? What are you doing to go in then and hydrate and moisturize your hair with? What, you know what I mean? So rose water is nothing more than water that has roses infused into them. I don't know how nourishing that truly is. Rosemary water, these things could be teas. You know, aloe vera is cool. This is an aloe vera based gel, but it also has other chemicals in it to do what it's doing. Aloe vera wouldn't just do this by itself. Not how I would want it to look at the final result, if that makes sense. One moment. Yes, Curls, love you for recognizing the need, why I support you. Thank you so much, Moni. Hey, girl. Um, let's see here. I'm sorry. Who is this? KJT. Your questions are a little unclear, so I already read kind of crazy. Proofread them, and if I can read them in my head well, then I'll read them out loud well, because I'm a little lost in your questions. I already shampooed my hair though. My hair, we're an hour in. We're literally on the tail end of it. I'm about to finish the other half of my head, and then we'll get off of here. Okay, I understand. Is it working for you? I understand you're plant-based, but is it working for your hair? What are the goals for your hair, and have you made it to those goals? That's the question, you know? Let me part my hair one moment, y'all. Oh, I believe that was my point in why I was talking about my cosmetology license. I am not a natural hair I'm not a natural hair specialist, which is another type of licensing here in North Carolina. And so I have studied the science of hair. I have studied how different chemicals, such as relaxers, such as color, how they manipulate the hair, you know, the makeup of the hair. And so when it comes to products, hair products are formulated in labs to do what they're supposed to do. The shampoo is meant to have a pH level that is going to open up the cuticle of the hair so that you can clean out the hair and start to allow water to get into the hair, which we call club hair strand. Okay, we let the shampoo open up the doors, and we let the conditioner be the bouncer. Okay, conditioner has a certain pH balance that's going to start to close up the cuticle and smooth the hair out. I can't tell you that the things that you're using are doing those things for your hair. So you might have a cuticle that's just out here just raised up and making your hair frizzy and causing breakage and all kind of other craziness. I would have to literally see your hair to know what's going on. But there are plant-based product lines as well who will then go in and do the research and the formulations to ensure that those plant-based products are doing those same things. I don't know that these holistic, you know, options are the best for that. So one moment, let me show you the product line. And y'all gotta forgive me because these have been sitting here for some time, so let me wipe them off real quick. This is a company out of Michigan, and they sent me these products, Original Moxie, okay? They're out of Michigan, and on the bottle, they state how much of the product is natural. This is 98% natural. You're probably not going to find too many more product lines that are more natural than that. At the end of the day, they still probably have to put some type of preservative in here to keep them fresh and stabilize the shelf life. This one here is 96% natural. So in them, they have sustainable, if you're into these things, they have sustainable packaging. So this is an aluminum. I don't know if you can tell that this is silver. It's too much sun though. Hold on, let me see. It's just, the heavens are screaming in here. Here we go. Yeah, so this is an aluminum bottle, okay? And then if you open it up here, it literally will tell you all of the ingredients. And the ingredients, the list, it is a lot of ingredients here, but they're all things that you can read. So water, flaxseed gel, jojoba oil, aloe leaf juice, let's see here, coconut oil, and it's fractionated coconut oil. Not sure what that means. Jasmine wax, castor oil, and this is one of their defining creams. So this is their shapeshifter defining cream. I personally, and then a lot of the ingredients also are certified organic and from natural sources. So do some research on some natural product lines. These people have gone into labs and have formulated these products to do what the hair needs. A lot of times when we're using things out of our kitchen or things that are what you mentioned, they literally are not molecularly made to penetrate the hair shaft. So they're not sometimes not being beneficial. So you might be doing something that is, you know what I mean? So that's just my little bit of advice on there. The products that I use and recommend are in the description. My hair was gone 2 years ago. I have cut my hair several times in that 2-year mark, and this is where we are at. Okay, my clients are in the chat. I have people who have done virtual lives from YouTube, found me on YouTube, scheduled a virtual consultation, and their hair is changing without even meeting me. So those are just my recommendations. All right, let's finish this last side, and then I'm gonna get off and do the back on my own. All right. Hey, in Jones We Trust, y'all. And Jones We Trust is the OG. I'm gonna have to get y'all some type of badge. I think that once we do the membership, y'all will have a distinction on who, are sponsors and who are subscribers. I think you'll be able to have little badges. So I would love for that ability for you all. Hey, Boss Lady, she said, new subscriber. I'm looking forward to trying these new wash techniques from your live video today. Please do. And also, please come back and tell me how it worked for you. That is my proof in the pudding. That is how you can repay me. If you come back in another live, or if you come in right underneath this video afterwards, that, hey, the step, this, and that, put a little light bulb beside it, or put a little gem, a little jewel diamond beside it to say, yo, she's going to talk about this in this video, and it helped me, and it did this to my hair, and I couldn't believe it. Hey, Makeda, how's it going, girlfriend? Right. There are a lot of products like that. Miss Versatile says you can read and know each ingredient is. Yes, there are a lot of products who have ingredients that you can read. That's not the only company. So I just want you to maybe potentially venture away from African soap and rose water and rosemary water. Your hair needs, if you're a melanated woman, if you have curly hair, your hair needs a little bit more than that. Thank you so much, K Saint. Everybody's hair looks different, but your hair can definitely be defined. I'm certain. Remember I told you all to detangle the hair before you put the gel on it? This is what I mean. My hair is kind of, the brush is going through this hair a little slower. I have to be a little bit more mindful when I brush afterwards. And all I'm doing is taking the gel and glazing it over my hair. I work pretty quick. I've been doing this for a really long time, and child, ain't nobody got time to be here all day. So all I'm doing is literally taking line by line, taking a large section such as this, detangling it first, okay, while it's just leave-in on it. Mind you, we detangled with the conditioner that we rinsed out. So make sure I can take the brush from root to ends. From there, going in with my gel, applying it at the scalp, but not on at the root, but not on the scalp, excuse me. I'm pushing it, I'm squeezing my fingers and pushing it through the hair and bringing it down the strands. I will take and part a thin line of hair out and make sure that the gel goes from the root to the ends, and literally just take and let the hair do its thing. If the hair doesn't feel smooth or organized in my hands, I will go and recomb it just to make sure that the hair is neat and organized. And that is how you get the curls to be so defined. The hair should not have any frizz at this moment. The goal here is to remove as much frizz as possible and to let it dry exactly how it looks. How it looks wet is how it will dry. Okay, the only place that I do put gel is on my hairline and in my part. Those are the areas that I want air quote perfect. Okay, so I'll take and apply it like this at the root and then here. Well, I'm glad that's your opinion, but everybody's entitled to wear their hair how they so see fit, motion prints. But I appreciate your opinion. I'm not quite sure why you had to say that, being that we talking about curls today anyway. Ain't nobody brought up locks in the first place, but I thank you. All right, y'all. Did y'all learn something today? Did anything knock you over the head and be like, oh, girl, I'm not doing that. Let me try that. What's the first thing that you think that you're going to implement into your wash day? So today, just to recap, we talked about step 0, which most people skip over, which is intensely washing your hair with water. Okay, rinsing your hair really, really well with water before you go in with your shampoo. We also talked about the 7 sections for detangling, which will help you get through your detangling a lot more easy and to cause you to not be overwhelmed, which can sometimes lead to us rushing through detangling and breaking our hair, which of course could lead to us not getting to our hair goals because our hair is broken and so on and so forth. You know, it's just kind of how it goes. And then lastly, I guess the main thing that we talked about today was just how to, apply the gel to make sure that we are getting a good clumpage. But the most important thing is that we wash our hair today. Okay, so if you don't do anything else this week, wash your hair, okay? I've been using both gel and foam to style my hair for moisture and hold. Is there a way to accomplish this the best way? Mousse first and gel second, or the other way around, whichever one you like better. I personally apply my gel first, but I have put foam in areas that I want to be like lighter and then put the gel on afterwards, like as a light glaze, but let the foam do the work mostly. So it all depends on which one you want to do the work the most. I will put whichever one you want to do the most work on first, if that makes sense. But oh y'all, I forgot to put on my 808 base gel. Ooh. Well, we gonna put it on the back. I forgot to put it on. Okay, so one last little thing. We talked about leave-in. And so leave-in is a primer, it's a prepper, right? It's what we put on underneath our stylers. Another product I like to use underneath my stylers is 808 Base Gel by the Doux, which is also down in the description. I love it because it just gives the hair a little bit of tack to help with moisture, since Moni just talked about that. Also, if you like the 808 Base Gel and you feel like it doesn't give you enough moisture, you can either use more of it, or you may enjoy the Big Papa gel by the Doux as well. So that's that. I'm definitely going to stop drying my hair with towels. Yeah, so she took away from the fact that I didn't use a towel on my hair today at all. So this is the 808 Base Gel. If you are curious to what it looks like, it actually comes out a little bit like snot. It is a marshmallow root slippery elm product. So literally just go on and put it on this back section as a second primer before my gel. I like this because it lets the water last in my hair just a little longer. It peels easily. Girl, how much you using? It look a little like snot, don't it? The curls and the thickness. Okay. Girl, your hair is beautiful. Thank you so much. She said, my. Okay, Johnny. I see you, Candace. Thank you for tuning in today. Are you a subscriber? Have you subscribed? Come on, girl. Join the party. Is mousse good for curly hair? Not for Afro curly. No, I use mousse. And when I say mousse, I use foam. Mousse to me is the product that comes out like whipped cream, and foam is the one that's gonna have the push top, kind of like hand soap foam. That's the difference to me. And so I definitely do use foam. My favorite foam, there is the Mousse Des foam here, but I like the Crazy Sexy Curl. That's my favorite. I use the 808 base gel now instead of foam. It took a while to let the foam go, but realized there wasn't any flaking when I let the foam go. Okay. Yeah, you have to play around with these products. Sometimes I get flaking. Sometimes I'm like, either I like am too heavy handed with a product, or didn't realize that two products didn't work well. But child, I'm still gonna wear that style, and I just know that the next week, unless it's like crazy, which is not normally the case, but the next week I will just not use those two products together, or I'll use less of one. It really is trial and error. Understand that when I'm recommending these products to you all, I am just going off of what I know to be most universal. Of course, there are different prescriptions, if you will, of these products for each individual person. So you have to get in there, you have to get your hands dirty, literally, and figure out what your hair likes, what you like, how your hair is responding to it, and then give it some time. These things do not happen and change your hair overnight. Now, certain things will, like not using a towel on your hair is going to change your hair immediately. My hair is still wet. My hair is still very, very damp. I have not pulled out no spray bottle. I know y'all at home using them spray bottles. I know y'all are. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you don't have to. Let the water stay on the hair. Don't squeeze it all out, or don't make sure that the hair is properly shampooed and hydrated so that the hair is actually drinking the water. Why is the hair drying out so quickly? You know? Okay, yes, she said that the Crazy Sexy Curl is the one that's my favorite too. Yeah, it's just a little bit more moisturizing. It just has a little bit more love in it to me. The other one's a little bit more dry. And they both clump very, very well, but they make the hair feel totally different. I love MM2. Please go back and watch this video or any of the other videos on my channel, or go down into the link in the description, and it literally will tell you exactly what my hair regimen is. I would have to start all the way from scratch. And child, we've been on here for an hour and a half. So do me a favor and do yourself a favor and watch just a few videos. Some of them are shorter than others. And I also have shorts where I talk about the things that I use on my hair too. So bless your spirit, girl. Bless your hair. And bless me as well by watching a few videos to get the context on the products I'm using and why I'm using them and how to use them. This is literally a normal occurrence. I have come on here week after week after week this year, telling you exactly what I use, why I use it. And so if you could just go back and watch some of the ones where I'm a little bit more thorough, a little more in depth. Today was really like a chit chat. I answered a lot of questions. I had someone in here earlier, and she's still here. I had someone, inquiring more about natural products and not using chemicals. So we talked about how I feel about, some of those natural remedies for hair and why she may not be reaching her hair goals by using them. There's nothing wrong with them, but if you're not reaching your hair goals, then maybe there is something wrong with them, Hey girl, she said I'm here. There she go. So we talked about a little bit of everything. Okay, so I know y'all probably like, girl, what's going on back there? I don't know what it look like. Y'all have to tell me. It's not until I finish at the end that I go and look in the mirror and see if I got everything curly. So in the back, I just take and I work across in sections. So I just keep on going up and up and up until I'm done. Hey girl, thank you for still being here. Y'all know y'all done subscribed. Y'all might as well. If you done stayed through the whole watch day, I would hope that you hit the button. And then also, I would highly recommend, and I'm not just telling you all this because I'm a YouTuber, I would highly recommend you select the notification bell as well, because I never have it scheduled when I'm gonna come up here. I just be popping on, okay? I got ADHD, so I come on when I can. The one thing I can guarantee you all is that I'm going to come on here. I just can't guarantee you all when. So if you want to make sure you don't miss any lives, sometimes they're in the salon, sometimes they're in the car, you would have to hit the notification bell to know. Thank you. We reached 2,000 subscribers last Thursday, and I think we're almost at 2,200 already. So in less than a week, or in a week, we got about 200 subscribers, which is amazing. We're growing really, really rapidly. And then also, we are less than 400 hours away from being able to have the products, our shop underneath our video, which is very, very helpful for you all. And anyone else who comes in is trying to get the same information. And so I'm really excited about this new progression for us, because I have worked all year long to get to these numbers. And here we are. We finally made it. Makeda said she's not lying. Right. You better talk in Jones We Trust. What'd she say? What'd she say? What I missed? Hold on. I'm missing something. Y'all having a party in the comments and I'm missing it. Beautiful. Thank you. In Jones We Trust says, right. Hair needs water. You don't expect a flower to bloom without water, period. So don't expect your hair to grow without it. So the hair is growing, all right? Is the hair happy without water? No, the hair is growing actually at the scalp, and blood flow in the balance of like our nutrients and our diet and all that is what's making our hair grow at its best. And then all we have to do once it grows out of the scalp is maintain it with water, give it the love and lubrication and moisturization, if you will, that it needs so that it won't snap and break on us. Okay, we want to keep that strand on our scalp as long as possible. It can grow for years at a time, but if it can't make it to grow down years at a time because it broke halfway through the cycle, then you never get to see the full length of your hair. Oftentimes we can grow really, really long hair. We just don't have the hair care regimen to get to that state, if that makes sense. Okay. It looks so good. Thank you, sweetie. Do you know I did? Okay. I'm going to try your 7-section parting style. Please. Oh my gosh. It's the best thing since sliced bread. I detangle hundreds of heads, okay? And I'm trying to tell you, them 7 sections is the one. Because usually these 2 sections here are looser, so they detangle so easily. So you just knock them out the way and get on to your, business. This area here can sometimes be a little large. So what I'll do is I'll detangle the ends of this top section right here all together, and then go through and make a subsection and do the roots. This back area sometimes can be pretty easy. Sometimes the curls are looser there. And then that just leaves the soul patch. And y'all know we talked about the soul patch. That just leaves the soul patch to be handled, and just be delicate and patient in that area, because that is where a lot of people experience breakage and dryness. Breakage due to dryness and mismanagement. So be very gentle when you're manipulating your hair. All right, we're almost done, so we might as well go ahead and finish it on out, child. And y'all can keep me motivated, because at this point, child, I want to finish. I want to finish too. Okay. And I got some more comments to read. One moment. Okay. You seem so vibrant. Thanks. I try my best. It's part of my job. But it's also how I want to present in life as well. So, not every day is a good day, but today is. The sun is shining. It's not too cold. Oh, I can't stand an old, cold day. I was in here with my mom. My husband's watching the kids. They probably are down for naps. And I'm going to go later on today and celebrate my sister's birthday at one of our favorite restaurants. So that's fantastic. Growing fast. Absolutely. That's what's up for hitting the 2,000 subscribers. Let's see here. Hey, oh, hey there. Are you doing braids? No, this is my curl pattern. I'm defining my curl pattern. So if you're just coming in, if you don't know what's going on, today was wash day. So if you missed it, you can go back and watch the live. We washed our hair from start to finish. I literally came on here with a dry, bushy fro, okay? And when I say dry and bushy, I'm not trying to be no type of way. It was dry, it was bushy, it was a mess. And so we shampooed, we conditioned, we detangled, we put leave-in on my hair, and now we are shingling with my favorite gel by the Curls brand. You can find the link in the description. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. What products did you use? They are linked below. Please just use. So the thing about me is I'm only going to help you if you help yourself. Okay? And sometimes that can come off as rude, but I took the time to write what I'm using in the description. So please utilize the description and the links. By utilizing and purchasing through the links, you help me and support the channel so that we can keep on coming on here. Okay, the goal is to, with this channel, to help people not have to struggle at home with their hair. It is a lot of YouTubers on here. There are a lot of people in the natural hair space, but not all of them are licensed, and not all of them can speak to many different types of hair types. They know their hair really well, they can style their hair really well, but you might find that when you follow the things that they're talking about, they're only talking about them from their standpoint. So you're like, why is it not working for me? It's not working for you because it's not, you don't have their hair. And no, you don't have my hair either, but the things that I'm telling you are universal, like universal law of natural healthy hair. If you take anything that I said today and try it, you will see a change in your hair. You will see the benefit in your hair. The products you may take or leave, okay? But it's the principles, it's not the products. Okay, we use the products to get into the club. Okay, we want the water, we don't want anything else. The products get the water in and keep the water in. So you should be able to find any deep cleansing shampoo, any moisturizing shampoo, any leave-in, and any gel and get similar results. Now, will you love them? Maybe not. But overall, if you take those steps, you will have happy, healthy hair. Child, no, I don't do nobody's code. Ain't got time. I don't know if you can see how the sun, we've had to move out of the sun like 3 times. What would you suggest to use to keep your hair moisturized while wearing a protective style like braids? Number one, before I would go into those braids, I would make sure that I prepared my hair to be put away for some time. Oftentimes, because we spend a lot of money on protective styles, hundreds of dollars for braids, sew-ins, and things of that nature, we sometimes keep them in too long. If I'm saying to wash your hair once a week, you should be washing your hair in these protective styles. So that is one way to keep the hair moisturized, by cleaning it while it's still in those styles. But more than anything, using a spray leave-in and a light oil. I say spray leave-in about 3 times a week and a light oil about once or twice a week. And make sure that you're maybe not going more than 2 weeks without a shampoo. Yes, someone told me, someone came in who's a client. I guess I don't know if she watched the video or if I told her about the fresh rinse, but she literally was like, the fresh rinse is the truth. She was like, that shea butter smelling one, that conditioner is the truth. And I was like, I mean, she's not telling a lie, but it was just funny how she said it. I like it. I think it's nice. I've used some Design Essential conditioners. I've used Moroccan Oil. I've used Joico. I've used a lot of products throughout my career. And right now, I'm loving the fresh rinse for sure. All right, we're down to these last 2 sections. So this is what we got in the front. Again, I'll take a mirror at the end. I might have missed some areas, so don't be like, girls, you missed that area. Okay, this is what's going on in the back. It feels pretty good. And so I am just now getting to the top, and my hair is on its way. My hair is on its way now to drying out. And so I will lightly mist it just a bit, just because it's gonna be a little easier to comb, okay? And so when I say just a bit, I'm talking about, okay. Remember, I forgot to put the 808 base gel all over, so take it, spread it. I guess I can move y'all up. Ooh, not that much. There we go. So lastly, for the people who are just coming in, if y'all want to know the steps, my hair is already pre-detangled, but I'm going to still go back in and detangle it again. The goal is to have the hair as organized as possible before I put the gel on it. The gel is very thick and it will make it harder to work through the hair. A lot of people and some other stylists do this on soaking wet hair. I personally hate soaking wet hair, but know that my hair is still pretty damp. So this is just how I style mine. You can do what works for you. These are just guiding, examples, if you will. I am satisfied with my detangling when I can take my brush from root to ends, okay? On all sides. And I'm picking up some ones I already done did, so. All right, so just with the 808 base gel, you can see that my hair has already kind of condensed down. And then the other gel is just gonna come in and really make it look like the rest of this. All right, going with my gel close to the scalp, but not on the scalp, close to the root, but not on the scalp. I take and I apply it through, and then I'm literally going to grab a section and do a line at a time. Need just a little bit more gel. Boss Lady says, thank you so much for your answer. I felt defeated on this natural journey. I'm so glad that I subscribed. Hey, don't feel defeated. That's my job. Literally, that's my job. My past 11 years of service have been dedicated specifically to women like you and others who just are like lost in the sauce. Like, what in the world? Like, I want to wear my natural hair. I don't want chemicals. I love my natural hair. Why don't it love me back? And so I am the person who helps you better understand your hair and what it needs. It's just like having a spouse that you don't understand how to communicate with. And you think that you're doing what it needs and caring for it how it wants to be cared for, but child, you won't speak its language. Okay, so I speak hair and I help you speak it too, essentially. And also, child, who got time for anything but simplify? Okay, I got twins. I got 3-year-old twins and a husband and a salon and ADHD. We've been on here for 90 minutes. Okay, from start to finish, even with talking to you all, it took an hour and a half to do my hair. Okay, and you can do it too. And my hair, child, have y'all seen the results when it's dry? Go back and find one of my dry hair videos. My hair looks great for a whole week, just like this. And we cut it. Can you see the shape in it? Wait till it's dry and it's all rounded. The shape is impeccable. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate it. Thank you, Edwin. I appreciate the subscribing. I do. Okay, so this is the last section, y'all. And we made it. We made it. And y'all helped me. Y'all encouraged me. So I will look like somebody's hairstylist all week long. I won't look like I rolled out the bed and that I didn't get enough sleep. It's looking nice. Thanks. And yours can look nice too. Yours literally can look nice too. Thank you, Moni. I know you be in here. You be riding, girl. I appreciate you. I do. So all I do is I grab a line, part a line out, make sure it feels smooth in my hand. If it doesn't feel smooth and my fingers can't do it, I'll grab the brush to make it easier. And then I just let it drop. Grab a line. Make sure it's smooth and drop it. And then the last step, once I'm done with this section here, is I will grab my mirror and I will make sure that every curl is laying where I want it to kind of dry and that everything is smooth, especially the top curls, the ones that hang over everything else like a veil. I want to make sure that everything looks just like this. And if it doesn't, if there's too much frizz, if there's too much puff somewhere, I will either add more water, I will rework the product that's already on the hair, or I will add a little small dollop of more product. Okay, so let me grab my mirror so I can see. Ooh. If you don't have a mirror, you need to get you one, okay? So let's see. Okay. Let me see. It's kind of hard using the, one moment, y'all. One moment. I got a mirror over here. Oh yeah, she good. We good. We in there. Let me help bring y'all up. So I'm gonna sit underneath the hooded dryer for about 20 minutes. Okay, 20-30 minutes. Once I get a nice little crust on the outside, so the hooded dryer is literally gonna dry all of this, right? It's gonna dry all of what the air is currently touching. And then what's gonna happen is up underneath, like up and through here, this isn't gonna dry too easily underneath there. This will start to be fully dry, and then underneath I will still have dampness. So once I get a nice little crust, a nice little cast on the outside of my hair, I will be able to pick my hair up and move my hair. No touching the hair wet, okay? I'm not gonna touch this until it gets more dry, and then I will take my handheld dryer and dry into the roots, and then I'll be on my way, okay? I'm gonna be bouncing and going about my business, okay? Let's see here. And then I'll tell you what I do at night as well. One moment. Thank you, because I was about to cut all of it off again. No, don't need to. You might need a good trim, but don't cut it all off. You don't have to. I'm sure you can save some. What do you use for your hair, Edwin? It's in the description. It's in the description. Use the click it and see what's down there. There's some good goodies in there for you. I got a whole Amazon storefront, and I even also tell you exactly what I've done with my hair. There's a whole nother video. It's okay. It's okay. If you probably just came in, I have tons of videos. There's a whole playlist on our channel. So if you go to my channel, if you hit my face, I don't know if I'm here or here, but if you click my face, it will take you to my channel. You will be able to go to the top where it says videos, shorts, lives, playlist. You will find a playlist called Curl Care Made Simple. And literally everything that I am doing to my hair, everything that we talked about today, even in more depth, we have different topics on each videos, but those are in there. And the steps, the products, everything. I literally am giving you my life's work, everything I've learned in the salon. I don't hold anything back. There's nothing that I said today that I wouldn't tell a client. There's nothing that I wouldn't tell a client that I haven't told you all. Y'all literally get to come in the salon and get salon services for the free ski. And I thank you all. So I want you to have great hair. I want your hair to look amazing. I want for you to reach your hair goals. I want you to have a wash day that takes less than 2 hours, hour and a half max. We did our hair in an hour and a half with talking from start to finish, detangling, shampooing, conditioning, all of that today in an hour and a half. I'm gonna sit in this dryer 20 minutes, and this hair will last for me all week. All I will do is pineapple my hair. So what that looks like is I will flip my hair over. Of course, my hair will not be so like flingy, but I'll flip my hair over, wrap my scarf around the back, and I will look like Little Richard. My hair will come out in the top, and I will look like Little Richard. I sleep like that every night. I don't do anything else to my hair. If anything gets too frizzy, you can refresh with foam. I personally don't refresh my hair often. What you see is what it will look like in a week. And it's just gonna get frizzier and frizzier and bigger. So there's tons of videos on that as well. I have straight hair because every Korean person hair is straight, and I'm Korean. I believe that different demographics of people can have different curl types. I'm almost certain I've seen a wavy, maybe not really curly Korean hair, but you know, y'all got curly perms if you want curly hair. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna show y'all how I'm about to get underneath this dryer, and then we're gonna get off, okay? I appreciate you all for being in today's live. It has been a time. So this is my little setup here. I'm gonna get underneath here and go back and see. Ooh, Memento. Hey, come on down here. And again, the key to this, a lot of people ask about air drying or sitting in the hooded dryer. If you want it to last the longest, set the best, not swell, to look exactly like this, go ahead and get underneath the hooded dryer, okay? All right, y'all, this has been fun. Thank you all. If you enjoyed this, if you learned anything, I would encourage you to like this video. By liking the video, it does let YouTube and the algorithm know that this is something that more people should watch. So it helps me so much by doing that. We don't just say that to just be saying it. If you need more information, if you want to come in for more videos like this, and you found it helpful, subscribe. And then lastly, if you know someone who is struggling with their hair, child, share this to them. Don't let your girlfriend struggle in silence, because if you are struggling, they probably are also struggling. And that's all for today. Until next time, you probably will see me tomorrow morning driving the boys to school, and we'll have some some mental health conversation or some epiphany that I had that we'll discuss, and we just talk about life. So excuse me. So for all my mama bears who just be like, child, I'm doing this by myself. Child, no, you're not. We all out here like, whew, is it Monday yet? Are they going to school? And got to pack lunches in the morning. So that is what we talk about in the cars. And until next time, y'all, happy Sunday. Thank you again for everyone coming in. Thank you, Anthony. Take care to you as well. And bye, y'all.